Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue and today I'll be doing your love reading for mid-June to mid-July. We're going to take a look at your overall energy with the oracle cards and then we'll get more details with the tarot. And if you're enjoying this reading, I really would appreciate it if you consider sharing, or subscribing. It really does help to build my channel and get my message of light and love out to the world. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to first look at your present energy. So your present energy in your love life is a leg up. The universe is bringing something into you that will help you somehow in your love life. And it doesn't have to be, it can be a new love coming into your life. It could be that. But it could also be even, as simple as, maybe you get a raise so that you can do something special with someone in your life, or, perhaps, help you financially to be able to start dating more, or, do a makeover, whatever it is. So this is really nice energy that there's something coming in very soon that's going to help you in some way that will also reflect in your love life. Okay, so your obstacle this month is you're seeing a never-ending story. You're seeing pattern after pattern in your love life of attracting the same type of people, or having the same type of situation occurring in your love life. Like where you have an argument about something and then you make up, and then like 2 months later you have the same argument. It's that never-ending pattern that you're kind of like taking a look at. Okay, and the outcome, unfinished symphony. Okay, Aries, for some of you, I really feel like and I hate to say this, but it sounds like a reconciliation, or at least recognizing that a relationship may not be over, something from the past. And, we have not for you on the bottom. I think you may be recognizing that this relationship isn't for you, perhaps, but you're not really ready to let it go yet. So we're going to get some more details here with the tarot. So I'm going to first clarify these with the psychic tarot, and then we'll use the light seers tarot to get even more details. Oh, really nice. So we have the Ace of Cups coming in with us, a leg up. So there is new love on your horizon. And if you're in a committed relationship and, things are going well, then what you may be recognizing too is that you're going to have this rekindling of the flame within your relationship if you're already in one. And if you're single, there's somebody new coming on your path. And this, with a leg up, this is something from the universe. This is, a soulmate that is coming in that is meant to be on your path. This is not just a casual, date or something like that. There's something much more stronger with this connection. So let's look at never-ending story. Stand your ground. Okay, so with the never-ending story and stand your ground, this is your obstacle. So you're recognizing a pattern in your love life or in your love relationship, and you feel like you have to stand your ground, but you may not be. You may not be actually speaking up about a situation that you're recognizing in your relationship or in your love life. And this is a new love. I think for some of you, you may be feeling like it's really time to change the way that you approach love or the person that you're committed to. Like you want to say something or change something in your love life somehow, because you're recognizing that there's a pattern here, and it's a pattern you'd like to eliminate. So let's see what we have with unfinished symphony. Let's see how this is going to play out. Oh, so you have the Empress, prosperity begins. Okay, so this is like the Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of really good energy, a lot of new. I really feel like many of you are starting a new love cycle because we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Here we have the Empress energy. This fertility is the Empress energy. An unfinished symphony. So the Empress is another symbol of new because it's like birthing, it's usually the mother, but it can be birthing new, children, but birthing new ideas, birthing new businesses, birthing new love. So I do feel like some of you are going to have somebody from the past come back and try to, rekindle your relationship. And you're going to recognize, I think you're going to recognize that this relationship isn't over for whatever reason. And I do feel like this is a true soulmate. So it's like there's some lesson that you may need to learn here, or there's some reason that the two of you really do need to be together. It's not finished. And you're going to try to begin again in a new way. So it may mean that you're going to change the way that the two of you communicate to each other, or change if there's some unbalance in your relationship, you're going to figure out how to get it more balanced, to get things to work out. And that lesson that you learn from this person is also going to play out in other areas of your life. So say it's a communication issue that you have in this relationship. What's going to happen is you're going to learn how to communicate better with this person, but that will also help you with communicating with other people in your life, whether at work or friends or family or whatever. It's going to help you in other areas of your life. This is really a very deep kind of like soul connection. And because you have so many issues of new, for some of you, if this is a brand new person coming in, it's the same thing. You're going to understand that you have patterns that seem to repeat in all of your love relationships, and you're trying to break those patterns with this relationship. Really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these with the Light Seers Tarot. This is lovely, just really lovely. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Really nice. With Three of Pentacles on the bottom. See, I really feel like either the person that you're dealing with or yourself, so take it as it resonates, may not have always tried to get things to work out, may have tried to move on very quickly. Aries, sometimes you can be that way, right? Move on very quickly. And I think what you're doing is you're really trying to work through this situation so that you can master this lesson of not just moving on, but going ahead and finishing this symphony. Because I think in the past, you or the person you're dealing with may have moved on and thought, oh yeah, I'm done with that. But you had not yet closed out that cycle. And this new love, or this rekindling of your love, is really something that you've dreamt of. It really is. It's the Nine of Cups. This person is really, somebody that you want in your life. And you've looked at other options, right? And you may have looked at other options, or they may have looked at other options. But, you're standing your ground. This is the wounded warrior. You may see all of these patterns in your life, and you're kind of like, yeah, I know, but this person is really somebody I want to be with. And I'm willing to put the work in. And I feel like, take it either way, but I feel like they do too. It's kind of like, yeah, let's just really try to work this out. And then we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom, your energy, that fire. Oh my gosh. And then look what's on the bottom. Ten of Cups. This is a really strong connection. Super strong. And it's something that you really want to work out. Something, with the Ten of Cups, 9 and 10 of Cups. This is really incredible. It's something that's long lasting, that you want to keep in your life. And you're getting some help from the universe to help, make the waters calmer in some way so that you can work this out. Okay, so your obstacle is, yeah, your obstacle is trying to actually really figure out how to get it to work out. There's a lot of conflict here, you know, and sometimes the conflict comes from our own ego, or, you know, perhaps the person that you're dealing with. Like, really almost standing your ground, but like not compromise. To me, you know, the Seven of Wands is a good energy, but sometimes you just get kind of like stubborn. It can be kind of a stubborn energy, especially with the Five of Wands. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm, you know, it's my way or the highway. It's a little bit like that. And that could be you, or that could be the person you're dealing with. This could be a pattern that's in your life. You know, like, look at the patterns, whether it's you or the person or persons that you have dealt with. Is somebody not compromising? Is somebody not giving? Is somebody trying to always have the upper hand? Because the Seven of Wands is kind of wanting that upper hand. But you're getting inspired about how to work this out. This is really something that you do want to work out, and you really want to celebrate with this person. You know, you want to keep this commitment. The Three of Cups is just such a lovely energy. And you're trying to overcome this. You don't, you know, with the unfinished symphony, you really don't want this symphony to end. You know, I read this card in usually in a different way, like it's something you need to finish up. But I think the energy here is that you don't want this to end. You want the symphony to continue. Really nice energy. Okay, yeah, my guides are saying, you know, with the Empress here, the fertility, like you want a new beginning in the same symphony. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know music that well enough. I play the piano, but, you know, like, if the same piece had, you know, different parts to it, right? It's kind of like you're going into the next chapter in the same symphony. You're not ending this symphony. I don't see an ending here. It's all beginning. You know, whether you're single or in a relationship, it's a new beginning. It's really nice. Okay, we have the Moon, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. See, this is something that is long lasting. What you need to know is that this, with the Moon card, to me is like, this is divinely timed. This is divinely orchestrated with the symphony. Okay, they're giving me that. But the Moon is that you don't know all the information. You don't have all of the information, and that you just need to surrender to the universe, to your guides, to your angels, and recognize that they have the information, but you don't. And your job is just to get into your heart space and keep going with this and being open to learning whatever lesson you need to learn or what change you may need to make in order to continue this relationship, because that really is going to play into so many other areas of your life. Yeah, there's, you know, the Five of Swords is kind of, to me, the regretful card. You know, regrets about the past. And with this never-ending story, I think, you know, either you or someone in this connection is regretting things in the past. But what you need to keep in mind is it's time to put down that burden and start afresh in this relationship or in a new relationship that's on the way. That, you know, just is about forgiving and forgetting. With the Ten of Wands, to me, is like forgive and forget and move on in a very new, beautiful way. Yeah, lots of new here. And with the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, this is long lasting. Yeah, so you have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. And remember, you have the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is, you know, soulmate energy forever. You know, long lasting. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. You have really put the time and effort into this. And I feel like you don't want to let it go. The Seven of Pentacles is you planted your seeds with this person and you want to continue. But look at this. You're going to be victorious. Six of Wands, lovely energy. And we have the High Priestess here. It's about staying in your intuitive mind. not the ego mind. It's about staying in your heart place. Keeping your mind really quiet and listening to your heart when it comes to this person or this connection. And once again, we have the Six of Cups. I think for some of you, if you are separated from somebody, they are coming back around. This is definitely I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody that's been in your life for a long time, that you really are kind of like playing a lifelong symphony with this person. It's not over. It's definitely not over if that's resonating with you. Okay, so let's pull a creativity oracle card and see what you have there. Really nice energy. Okay, communication. The clarity, interactivity, and timing of communications is critical. I think I've said that a couple of times. It's about communicating what it is that you may need from the relationship or from this person and allowing them to communicate with you. It's about compromise, like letting each other know what it is that you need from the other and then compromising. You want healthy boundaries. Don't get me wrong there. And of course, if there's toxicity or abuse here, you definitely want to walk away. But at the same time, it's kind of like softening the edges. That's what they're telling me. Soften the edges. And having these conversations so that you can work it out. Because you really do want to work it out. That is so obvious here. Okay. And if you don't want to work it out, I think what you're doing is taking the lesson that you're learning from the situation, and when you go to your next relationship, you will have a different perspective about how to handle communication and the situation in general. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a love oracle card for you. Oh, this is beautiful. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah, this is true soulmate connection. It's like the two of you complete each other. That kind of energy. But it really is about you're together on this journey to learn these lessons from each other, to learn how to work, relationships in general out, about communicating what it is you need in a relationship. And it's just such a really lovely energy. Okay, they're asking me to pull some romance cards, so I will. They were talking to me and I got distracted. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, I definitely get this. Like, I really feel like this is a relationship that you want in your life. And guess what? We have the wedding card. Okay, this is definitely, how much more of an indication can we get? We have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the wedding card. This is definitely a soulmate that will be on your journey. And this symphony is not going to finish. You're going to be writing the symphony for the rest of your life together and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I think for some of you, if you're in that relationship, the way I'm going to read that is if you're in a relationship with somebody, the other person or the pattern of people that you see in your life are people that are kind of like, it's my way, not very, compromising, something like that. I think that this is the thing that is going to change in this relationship. It is about you being able to stand up for yourself, to take kind of control back so that you don't feel like they have control over you. Balancing it out. That's what I'm hearing, is balancing the situation out. And I do really feel like they're willing to do that. Like, I think you are going to work this out. It definitely looks like a lovely, happy ending. Well, I'm so excited for you, Aries. And once again, if you've enjoyed this reading, please consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.